Hey people, it's Kelly of printprayslay, and you know what this is. This is, I still have the box, thank goodness. It is my pocket Bible journal. I had a video unboxing of this on an earlier video, and I had a giveaway for my patrons on the floral version of this particular Bible. This is a New Testament journaling Bible, as in it has like space for you to journal. But again, it's only the New Testament, and I am using it as a prayer Bible. So I am writing all of my prayers in it, just like I would a journal. So instead of doing a Bible journaling entry to like I traditionally would, where I would read a scripture and then write my notes on my prayer based on the scripture, I am simply putting all of my prayers into a Bible. So it's not necessarily me studying within this Bible, it's me just recording my prayers in it. So this is a nice little neat Bible. It's about, I didn't measure it before. It is about 7 inches. So 7 by 3. So it's fairly long, to be honest, 7 inches, but only 3 in width. So it's still little. So I wanted to show everyone what I've been doing inside of this Bible. So I was going to do a little flip through of it. This was me trying to make sure my pen worked. So the pens that work in here will be the Sharpie pen, the felt Sharpie pen, not like the Papermate Flare or anything like that. Do not use this. But the Sharpie pen and the Illustrated Faith pen. When I use the Illustrated Faith pen, I'm using the 0.25, which I don't use anywhere else. So because this is really small, that works. This is probably a 0.35. You can see the difference in the points here. Let me see. You see how much thicker the Sharpie is on this side. So it just depends on the look that you're going for, but both work. And of course, acrylic paint markers work because they're paint. They kind of don't soak into the pages. It just stays on top. The best brand is the Uni Posca pens, but I do have the, I don't even know the brand of this. Maymoy. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Maymoy. They're all linked below. If you want to get any of those. But let me go into the New Testament. You can already see the little goodnesses. But you saw this page, but you didn't see it with my writing on it. So this is my first entry, and I love it. So I have my prayer here. This is about Father's Day, Juneteenth, and Miko running away. And that was on the 20th. I have my sketched flower here. I did add little dots. And the part that I cut off, I just added on the other side. These are watercolors. I do use the cost-effective watercolor set from Michael's. It's like $5. And you can't use a coupon, so you're gonna pay the $5. There is no the 40% off coupons and all of that. You can't use that because it's already there. I did a technique that I like to call smushing, where I put it on plastic paper and jot it down, and the rest of it is just me simply going like this. So you'll see that process in another video. These next few slides, I'm a teacher. I'm sorry. It's summertime. There are no such thing as slides. These next few spreads are of me doing them off camera, okay? Because I asked you all if you wanted me to like do a lot of process videos on here with you. And I will, but again, I'm writing my prayers in here like daily, so I couldn't like, wait for your answer to say, oh yeah, now I can do it. So I went ahead and did it without you. So I did want to show you what's going on and explain what I did. And I very well might repeat the process in later pages. So you do see this one. I can link that video below, and it will be at the end of this video. I'll have it in the end slide, I said slide again. Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, so here I just watercolored in green and used a clear reef sticker. These stickers are in the shop. I now have a section in the shop called sketch kits, which are kits that have black and white, because that is what I plan to put into this particular Bible, is a whole bunch of sketched type of clear stickers. So I have a few left. Like I have some crosses and some hearts, but that I've already had printed. But I plan on releasing some new ones soon. So if you want to check out the playlist, if you want to check out the group of sketched kits that are on in my shop already, I already have them linked below. The new kit is coming out. It may be out by the time this video is out. If the new kit is out, I will link that one below as well. Actually, there's a few of them because I got really excited and I did a whole bunch of kits. So there's a lot, and those have faces in them. So I'm really excited about that. So this is the first page. This is the second page. I did that on the 21st. 21st of June. This is me praying about rent. I don't pay rent. Not like I'm not living for free. I don't pay rent as in I pay a mortgage and I have like a set, amount. I used to have an arm, got out of that because arms are not really good for you because it fluctuates in payment. But so does rent. And I'm just writing how rent is getting out of hand for so many people. And I'm just praying that people find like a home that they can afford and that is comfortable. That is like the one basic need that humans need is shelter. Aside from food and clothing and things like that, we need shelter. So I'm praying for people in their rent. This page is red. I don't really use red a lot, but I decided to use red because I was talking about my husband. So it has like hearts on it and stuff like that. So fussing and fighting. So that's what I'm praying about here. Not like a big fight. It says, didn't even make it to 9 a.m. I don't even know what that's about. Hold on, let me read it. I don't know why I put didn't even make it to 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. What is 9 a.m.? I forget. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. I'm going to have to read it because I just skimmed through it real quick. I do know it's about a conversation that my husband and I had. Hold on. I want to know. Hold on a second. I really keep my ears open. I think it's about being late for school. All right. So prayers up. That's a sticker. And so are these. These are on white sticker paper. So that's different than the clear one. And this is on the 22nd. This one was on the 21st as well. So I did two on the 21st and 21st. They both have solid colors, green and then red. I did a little thing around it. So this has watercolor and this is acrylic paint right here. This marker. So you can see like it doesn't go through at all. Like not even a shadow. So that's really good. This is, again, talking about the conversation I had with my husband. And at the end, I'm talking about how much he's my best friend and I love him so much. It says, I love me some him. So these are 4 things that I'm pointing out, that my 4 points for my prayers. It's in paragraph form, but there are 4 points here, so I just put 4. I'm really thankful because we've grown from our conversation. So I think this is a prayer before the conversation, and this is a prayer after the conversation. And we're just talking about getting the kids ready in the morning. So I think the fussing and fighting is, like getting the hustle and bustle of getting kids ready in the morning. And the 9 a.m. is us being late. This page, I think, is my favorite. I think it is. And this, again, is about my husband and I. We go, it's like date night. So it's like you can see our relationship. It's like the fussing and fighting. Prayers, we had a hard conversation, but we did well in our conversation. Like, we didn't disrespect each other. We didn't yell or anything like that. It was a long conversation, but we got through it in love. So I was grateful for that. And you honestly can kind of tell based on the colors. Like, red is like a strong color. And then you got a little brightness up in here. So, and then the date night. It's all misty and mystical type of thing. So the other sketch flower, which looks just like this one, but the kit, of course, had many of them. So this is a little one. I kind of cut it and then stuck it over here. I very well could have just left it like that. You can see that sometimes the paint seeps through. You'll see that in others because I've noticed that this Bible has, like, you can see it, many, like it's like a TN. It has many different little books in it. I think a lot of books are like that though. Many little things that they put together. Hold on a second. Let me see. My husband just walked upstairs and he's like listening to a book out loud. All right. We went to Mad Cow. That's what we went to. So we went on a date night to Mad Cow, which is like a Jamaican restaurant. Had really good food. They tried to overcharge me for something, but you know, I fixed it. So we have the running free horses here on washi tape. This is the first time I used the acrylic paint to do like little dots. So I really like that look. And I used so I have a little one. So all of them kind of change. For the Posca pens, they come in different sizes. For these, they're all the same size. So let me show you. You know what? Let me do it this way. So then that's how you can tell. So the fat one is, of course, a thicker pen. And this one is like a really fine tip. And this one is medium. So if I were writing, I mostly write with this one. If I'm trying to like make a big circle or something, I'm using this one. And then if I'm making these little dots, I'm using this one. When you go into colors, most of the colors only have this size. Unless it's like the silver and gold, black and white. Like here's the silver ones. There's a little one and a medium. This is the fat one of the gold. So yeah. And then there's the silver one. And for some reason, excuse me, it's the only one I have a black. It's the one that I write with. So that's date night. That was on the 23rd. This is my favorite Jill Scott song. Well, one of my favorite because I love Jill Scott. And it's a quote that I love. I used to listen to this song in the morning all the time. And it's a song called Golden. I just added these gold dots to the word golden and outlined it right here, and right here. And then this was clear. Let me show you this washi tape. Let me see. It's this one, and this one. So this is what the washi tape looked like. So you see how it's white dots were really clear. This one I didn't do anything with. And then this one is clear as well. And so I color them in gold using this Posca pen, the gold one. Excuse my hands. I just shot a video. My first entry in this journal. So I have acrylic paint on my fingers. And then I actually rubbed my hand on this page for some reason. And because these are cheaper watercolors, they end up being chalky. So if I wanted to like rub right here, it would be on my finger right now. Just like with that paint. So living my life like it's golden and loving it. Amen. And that was on the 24th. I just simply took watercolor and did circles and some nice neutrals. And then used the pen to just do swirls around it. And for some reason, I felt the need to use this little Posca pen to draw like a little white, like as if it's a bubble. I don't think it did much for it, so I kind of didn't continue with that, so I just stopped. I thought it was well the way it was, so I left it alone. So it's no need to do like the watercolor all over, like the splattering and all the other stuff all the time. You could just, you know, put some circles on there and make it nice and simple. So that's what I did here. Again on the 24th, so same day, last day of school. That's why it's purple and gold, even though this looks orange right now. It's gold. I should have used yellow because that's the gold and our colors are purple and gold. But the yellow, that looks orange too. Oh, well, no, because that's orange and that's yellow. So that's what the yellow would have looked like. Yeah, that's too yellow. So I think I did good with the purple and gold. Used 2 pieces of washi tape right there. Did some art marks with the gold and black dots. Put joy, 3 crowns right here. I don't know if you can see them. But I'm just saying, like, the day today, this is the day after the last day of school. And I'm just talking about how it's the start of my second summer break, because this is my second year of teaching that I just completed. And I'm really excited. I'm thanking God for allowing me to be in a position that I really make a difference in, being a teacher, and I teach financial literacy and entrepreneurship. So I'm just really thankful that I'm a positive influence and in their lives. I have them write like in my yearbook, and a lot of them said the same thing, like, thank you for teaching me something that was very useful. So I love that. So I wanted to make sure I recorded a prayer about that, and really not a prayer of requests, but a prayer of thanks. So that's what I had there. This I just did like right before I started filming. And like a piece of me is like, why didn't I just record while I did these? And it was really because I just wanted to hurry up and put some things down so that I can write my prayers in them. So it'd be like the night before or the morning of, and I was like, oh, let me do some art marks so when I get home and I write my prayers at night, I'll have something to write my prayers on. But I could have recorded it, and maybe I'll do that going forward, but this is just my flip through. This, I started out with the blues, then I added some greens. I kind of closed this early, and that's how the art got on here. Some of it was intentional, but some of it was because I just closed it. And then I went through with the really, really light pink that you probably only can see being picked up because I wrote in pink also. And went through between the colors and put the pink on there. So the pink is very prominent, like at the top, and then it kind of fades in on the side, and it kind of fades in. And this is just the trickle down because it's watercolor. So because of that, I decided to write in pink. And to say, God, thank you for giving me the gift of being a mother. I was actually told that I possibly couldn't have kids. So I'm constantly thankful for being able to have my children. They're not with me now, as you can see. Well, you can hear the silence. Wait for it. No kids. So it's me and the pups and the husband. So this is their names, Mr. Eden and Amira. So Mr. as in Maurice Richard. Richard is my maiden name, so I gave my maiden name to my son. They're my pudas, meaning my loving babies, my hearts. That's what I call them, pudas. And I just talk about how they keep me laughing. Like, we were cracking up, and they make me laugh so much, y'all. I know that sometimes I make you all laugh because just my personality and stuff like that, but my kids they have my sense of humor, and I love that. We were cracking up. Like yesterday, I just got to show y'all this. Yesterday, my husband ran into a tree. Not like he hurt himself, but like he ran into like the hanging leaves, and it never happens to the rest of us because I'm 4'11", my son is 4'11", my daughter's 4'10", and the other one's like 4'9". So we're fairly short, right? So we don't be running into stuff. My husband is like 6 foot, so he has to deal with a whole issue that we can't believe. So he ran into a tree going into the grocery store, and we were in the car, and I was like, Daddy just ran into a tree. My son rolled down down the window and was like, Dad, did you just hit a tree? And he was like, no. And I rolled the window up, and I was like, yes, he did. And so we were just laughing about it. He was okay and everything like that. But my daughter, after that, we were trying to make up a name for their YouTube channel. Because they want to read books online. So, and they are really funny. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to launch their channel so that I can share them with the world, because they are hilarious kids. And it's not just like from a mother's perspective, like they're just legit funny. And so I was trying to make up names for their channel. And the names that they were coming up with, I was like, no, that's not creative. It's not funny. It's not this, that, and the third. And they was like, well, Mom, your channel name isn't funny any either. They was like, Print, Pray, Slay. And what does slay mean anyway? And so my daughter was like, I know what it means. This girl showed up to graduation and she looked really good. And they were like, slay, slay. And they just kept saying it, and it was so funny to me. So I had to explain to them what slay meant. And so I can't wait to share them with everybody. That was a long story about just how much joy they bring to me. I hope you can tell by me talking right now. You can tell when somebody's talking and smiling. That's what I'm doing right now. My babies make me smile. They keep me laughing. They keep me smiling and purposeful. They are a true blessing to me. I love them. They're with my dad right now, starting their summer. This is from the kit Oh my goodness, I just forgot the name of the kit. It is Jesus Take the Wheel. Jesus Take the Wheel. I had some leftovers, and one of them was the word courage. And it just reminded me of like the beach when I did this. So I did the water and I did the sand and I just carried it up. And so I want to use the word courage here. Does that mean I have to journal about courage? Not necessarily. Like, but courage sticks out. So I made journal about courage. This spread I thought was so pretty before it dried. Even though it's dry, I think it's still pretty, but before it dried, the colors were more vivid. But this was me taking this right here and swiping it yellow, then swiping it orange, and swiping it pink, and then swiping it purple. Okay, it was so pretty. So I can't wait to journal on there. I believe I might make these balloons and like put like little things there, like the excuse me, the the string to the balloons. I might put a string there, or I was thinking of making them clouds. So I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna journal on each of them by themselves, and that's it. That's simply put. I'm just gonna journal within these little places and leave it alone. That's the plan, but who knows? From there, I got the idea to do the top levels of the watercolors. This is pretty much white, so I don't really use that much. You can probably use it to like dilute like a maroon or something like that, or a deep purple, and just mix them. But I don't do all of that. So it's the yellows, the oranges, and the pinks all the way to that maroon burgundy color. And then I plan on doing purple, blues, and greens on the next page. So why I did it like that, I don't really know. And I just plan on journaling on top of it. I may do something with a nice bold color, maybe gold or black, because it's a whole bunch of colors just going through. The reason why there are lines going through is because it's watercolor, and I went like this, and the color kind of ran right through it. And I think it's pretty on the pink, like how it has the brown into it. The other ones just look washed out, but I'm gonna deal with it. We're gonna be fine. It's just for fun. And then I'll do this one. I think my favorite pages so far. I love this one. I love this one. What happened with this was an accident. I wrote with this. Yeah, and this is white. So a big white, and it wasn't showing. It didn't show up at all. I could hardly see the letters. And so then I was like, oh, I'll just dot it. Because I like dotting letters. Like, I like dotting letters. So I took this black one, and I dotted around the letters. And it still didn't connect the dots. The dots didn't look apparent. So then I took the pen. I took the Illustrated Faith one, the .25. Because it's the smallest one. Oh, did I? Yeah, I took this one because it's the smallest point. And I traced around them. And that's how we got this. That is how this turned out. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, so that's how that one looks. I might go and add some more other marks, but I might not. Like, I don't know. I really like using the little white dots. I don't know. I just really, really like them when I add them to a spread. I just think it adds to it for some reason. Just like having the whole green blob become like a whole white dotted something is interesting to me. Like, I just like the way that looks. So we have that. I'm not going to do it over here because this is paint. So it will cover up the word God. So I might just let that be. And I'll put a little bit over here. Mainly inside of this little blue something. That one is not as prominent as this one, but it's still cute. So now we'll call that done. So I think this page is my favorite. This page was my favorite before I just finished this today. And this might be because of the content and because I fixed this. Because this looked so terrible when it was all white. I was like, why did I do that? I didn't know. I was like, why would you do that? The white is really for on top of color, mainly black. Like if I did like a dark purple or something like that, it shows better. Like why would I white write. Why would I write with white on top of, this is basically the light pink. You can't even tell it's light pink. That's how light it is. You can only tell like up here, but the rest of this is light pink. So me using the white was just not smart. So I'm proud of this page because I corrected my mistake and made it beautiful to me because it pops. Their names pop. I really like this one just because the mystical feel of it and because the colors are real smoky. And these are not typical colors that I use, like purple and green together. I don't even know what I was thinking. It's actually purple, green, and blue because there's the blue right there. So the blue is mixed in there. So I really liked, putting that on top of the green. I could have did without the pink dots. I don't know what I was doing with the pink dots. The pink circles are fine. But yeah, I like the little added dots and all the sketched flower. It's like a flower trying to become is what this is. It needs some sunshine, but date night. So, oh, and I really, really love my first entry. That will always be super special to me. So my first one, this one, and this one are my favorite. Boom, boom, boom. So that's what is going on so far. I have today. I have to date this. I don't even know what today is. I guess today is the 25th because it's the 24th. So 25th. And then I'll have this piece to journal with later on, today or tomorrow. So I'm ahead. And that is the thing. I want to have the pages done ahead of time so that I don't have to stunt my prayers. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't write on here because I didn't decorate it. If I haven't decorated it, it's just going to be me writing, and then I might put some art around it later. Like, just throw some, not watercolor, because I think this ink is not going to hold up. If I put water on top of it, it's going to smear the ink. So I might go through with this. So that's another thing. If you ever didn't pre-decorate a page, just go ahead and start writing. Don't let that stop your prayers. So I'm going to put this marker here. Thank you all for watching this mini flip through. I will try to record. I will look and see. I'm not going to record if people didn't say that they wanted to see me design these pages. If you want to see me watercolor, then let me know. But that is the flow that I plan on doing in here. I can do gelatos in here because it's Bible pages. But I like the look and feel of the watercolor. So, and I want to keep using watercolor because I want to get better at it. Like, I don't particularly like how this page is, but I do like how this page is. So I want to figure out what colors go with each other better, the style. But again, I'm working with watercolors that are, chalky, so they move different. And it's Bible pages, so that alone is different also. So I'm just trying to figure it out, and I can't wait till it's like all like that. And I know this might be like a shocker for a lot of people, but my other Bible, let me just grab it real quick. My journaling Bible, which is here, I have like a whole bunch of entries in here, and you can't tell because they're all clear sticker paper. Well, that one is white sticker paper, but that's probably like just, clear sticker paper. So I wanted to be able to do something different in this one and use watercolor because I don't have any mediums in here. Like, it's not even gelatos in here. Just no paint, no nothing. So just stickers and pen. So I wanted to do something different in here, especially this was just $14 and it's going to hold my prayers. So I'm okay with it. Ended up like this, like can't hardly close it. Plus this has a little band on it. And I used to sell Bible bands to go on the Bible. So if you grab one of those, you very well can put that on your Bible to keep it down as well. But I'm excited about this little prayer journal Bible. Prayer journal Bible. All right, hopefully you liked the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Please leave a comment below. They do keep me encouraged. I love reading them, and some of them are hilarious and funny. So I love that you all make me laugh as well. I will leave a link to all of the things that I have been using. The winner of the other journal has been announced. It will be announced in Patreon. Be announced in Patreon. And I'll be shipping that to her. What else? Oh, and let me know if you want to see me do the processes of this, or you just want some flip throughs every so often. All right.